my summer booty challenge. We're in week 4, our very last week, and we're on day 4, our last day here to pump up our glutes. We are finishing on glute emphasize. Let's get this booty pump. Let's jump straight into our Smith hip thrust. We are going 4 rounds, 12, 10, 8, and burn out on 15 reps. Make sure when you're setting this up, your bench is set to a 90-degree angle. You're going to use that angle to guide your hips down to a 90 degrees and squeeze your booty up to a top straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Here your heels are in, your toes are pointed out, and your knees are following out wide over those toes, squeezing the outside of your booty cheeks. Yep, sit all the way down into it, tap that bench, and squeeze your booty back to the top. I feel the burn already. Let's superset that with Bulgarian split squats. We have 4 rounds, 12, 10, 8, and 15 reps each leg. Make sure your front knee stays stacked right over your ankle and that it's not pushing towards your toes. Sit all the way back into that back leg, dropping into it. And as you come up, press to that front booty cheek and keeping that chest right over your thigh. You could use 2 weights or you could use just 1 weight and hold on for balance. Good. Drop all the way into it like an escalator, and as you come up, you're moving forward while keeping your front knee back. Don't let that knee push forward. Sit into it, really work your hip and booty. Let's get that second superset. We have a Smith Machine B Stance RDL. So we're using 1 leg to perform your hip hinge in your RDL. You're up on the back toe, putting barely any weight into that second foot. Keep your knees stacked over your ankle, hip hinge back, chins tucked, flat spine, squeeze that booty to the top. On the way down, draw on that belly button, keeping your chin tucked, and squeeze your booty back to the top. Good, we're thinking about lengthening our hamstring on the way down and booty to the top. You got this. Here's an alternative. We're going to use a dumbbell, still B stance, RDL. We are using the 1 leg to perform your hip hinge. Up on the toe, on the other foot, barely any weight on that back foot. Keeping your knees stacked right over your ankle, all the work is moving from your hip. Extending back using your hamstring and squeezing back to the top using your booty cheek. Make sure your chin is tucked and your spine is neutral. Draw on that belly button on the way down and squeeze that booty back to the top. This is the perfect exercise to grow your hamstrings equally. Let's superset that with cable kickbacks. We're going 4 rounds, 10 full, 10 1 with a pulse, and then 10 pulses. So here's my 10 full. You want to keep your hips and shoulders square, not too much movement in your body. Your toes pointing outwards, kicking straight back. Here is my 1 with a pulse. 1 full and a pulse. All the way to 10 reps. So first we hit only full range of motion. Second, 1 with a pulse. Here we go, and then we're gonna drop it into, hang on to that burn. We have pulses only, 10 more reps. Try to make them as continuous as you can, straight into one another. That is a major booty burn. If you don't have a cable, let's do it like this. Banded, kickbacks, same. 4 rounds, 10 full, 10 1 with a pulse, and 10 pulses. So here's my full range of motion. We're getting into my full with a pulse. 1 pulse, 1 pulse, 1 pulse. And it burns. Keep it up. Continual movement all the way through. Here are my last 10 pulses. Rep it out. Good. Here is our last superset. We're going into a sumo leg press. Let's make sure our feet are wider than our shoulders, toes are pointing out, and again, our knees are going to track right over those toes, nice and wide. We drop all the way down, past that 90-degree range, get a long extension on your hamstrings and glutes, and squeeze your hammy and booty up to a full extension to the top. Good. Drop into it right past that 90 degrees and big push all the way up to the top. We got 4 rounds, 12, 10, 8, and burnout on 15. Last superset here. Give it everything you got. Week 4, day 4. Last exercise, let's superset that with a glide lateral lunge. The most important part here is that you're keeping your ankle, knee, hip, and shoulder all in line. As you glide away, you drop down into a lunge, keeping your weight on your standing foot. 10 reps each leg here. You could also use something to hold and help you with balance. Let's get to the other side. Here I'm stacking my right ankle, knee, hip, and shoulder in line, and that is the working leg. My left leg is gliding out and squeezing back up. Hit those adductors, really round out your whole thigh and booty. Lean forward for a little extra glute workout here. We have 10 reps. Feel that burn. Our last workout in our summer booty challenge is finished. Way to go.